Ange Postecoglou says Hugo Lloris's claim that chairman Daniel Levy has held Tottenham back from succeeding Jars with his own impression by declaring, "We all have our own truths." Former captain Lloris wrote in his new book that Levy's gift of a luxury watch engraved with "finalist" before the 2019 Champions League showdown with Liverpool left him questioning if the club really want to win. And while the goalkeeper never played under Postecoglou before leaving for LA in January after 11 trophyless seasons, the Australian says his impression of club chief Levy is very different. "We look at things through the prism of how it affects us," said Postecoglou, who has not read Lloris's comments. I'm sure Daniel had a different view on it, and if you asked him, he'd have a different context to why it transpired that way. When something doesn't work, it's very easy in a post-mortem to look for reasons why. I never think it's just one, it's bigger than that. It would have been a very different story if the Champions League result had gone the other way, because it was a pretty tight final. Postecoglou added that no limits have been placed on his own ambition to deliver success, but repeated his belief that the floodgates won't open if he can win silverware. He added, "My dealings with Daniel at the club, I haven't changed from the moment I took on this task. I know what ambitions I have, and there's been nothing here that I feel has curtailed me achieving what I want to for this football club. A lot of that is in my own power. I control a lot of that. The rest of it is trying to get people along for the ride and believe in what we're trying to do." He continued, "I've always said I don't see just a trophy as the panacea for sustained success. When you're at a club of this size that hasn't won, people think that's the missing piece. But what I've been trying to rail against is that it's not just the missing piece. It's about more than that. It's about a clear idea of what you're going to build, how you're going to build, and staying true to that. I could be going, let's just win a trophy this season and everything will be fine. But if we win a trophy, finish 10th and 5 games into next year I get sacked, the club has to change direction again. So have you really done anything? I don't think so." Spurs hope to have Christian Romero back from a foot injury against Ipswich tomorrow, but they remain without Mickey van de Ven, Timo Werner, Mikey Moore, and Richarlison. Hugo's talking about his own experience. But is that the experience of everyone?